Hey guys, my name is Erin and today I am filming my next TBR. Alright, so before I get started, this TBR is going to be a little bit more chaotic than normal. I'm moving, so I don't have all my books here with me. I also don't have my character sheets here with me, and we rolled like 2 animal cards, so we'll get to that when they come up. It's going to be a little bit more all over the place than usual, and a lot more of me just doing this even when I have the book. Let's just look at roll number 1, see where we start. Okay, so we're doing a friend recommendation. For my birthday, I think like a year ago, my boyfriend got me Priest. My boyfriend's excited for me to get to this book, and so I am going to read it this month. This book's main character is an older man who has kind of lived his life. He's retired and owns an inn, and he is drawn from that retirement to go investigate a murder. And he's kind of wondering why someone else doesn't take care of this, I think. And I know there's more to this, but the Goodreads synopsis doesn't really give me much, and I don't have the back of the book to look at. So I've been looking forward to getting to this one, and I'm glad that I have a chance for it to come up. I got a historical fiction book. We are going to draw a prompt from my prompt jar. Here we go. It says, the ice below you breaks and you fall into the chilly water. Low star prediction. All right, so a low star historical fiction. I'm going to go with Family Reminders by Julie Danberg. So my aunt gave me this, I think, maybe with the intention of it going into my classroom. I'm not entirely sure, but it just doesn't seem like my type of book. It's short, so that's good, but I just don't have high expectations. It's kind of like a frontier life where their father gets in a mining accident and just kind of falls into a silence, and so the daughter is telling family stories to kind of get him happy again and remind him of the good times. This is my low star prediction. Okay, so roll number 3 got us a mini monster, and when I rolled my d4, I have to read 3 books for this prompt. So let's see what monster I get, and then we'll go from there. And we got a seasonal. So I have to find 3 standalone fiction books that relate to the seasons somehow, some way. It's probably going to be a little bit of a stretch for some of these, but I do think I have an idea for my first one. I have found 3 books. One of them is definitely a stretch, but the other 2 fit really well. All right, so my summer pick is going to be The Sandcastle Empire, because sandcastles, you know, very summery. It's also kind of got like a palm tree-ish feel. A little bit of green, some nice islands. The plot of this book is not summery at all. So this is a post-apocalyptic world where the world is kind of run by this group called like the Wolf Pack now, and there is our main character Eden, who doesn't want to be any part of it. They killed her family, and she's off to find the island, probably this one, and it's considered the only neutral territory left, Sanctuary Island. For my winter pick, I'm going to try and read one of my 200 books to read, and I'm going with Cold Comfort Farms by Stella Gibbons. I don't have a lot of information about this one. It sounds like it's just kind of a satire comedy-esque about this family who just has a lot of crazy, outlandish emotions, and things are going wild until the main character kind of starts to try and set things straight. So I don't know about this one. We'll see. I don't think it's probably something that I would normally pick up, but hopefully it'll be one that I enjoy reading. And then I'm going with a spring book next, and it is definitely a stretch, but I'm going with The Assassin's Game by Christy McKay. Here it is. I do actually own this book as well. It's not super springy, but she's wearing a nice dress. But this follows a girl who's at a boarding school, and there is a group of people who called themselves the Assassins, and she gets invited to join their group. And then actual murders start happening where this group used to just be kind of a clique of girls. Us to book number 6 and more chaos. I'm supposed to read a animal prompt for the graphic novel character, but my character cards are packed up in a box. I can't remember what character goes with what pet, and so I just picked one. I only have one first level animal card left, and it's the bat character. So I'm gonna read Sammy Keys. So here we go. It's a little bit rough. I think part of it is literally coming out, but I can glue that back in, maybe. So this is about a little girl, Sammy, who's living on the streets, I believe, and a guy with his dying breath gives her a wad of cash and asks her to throw it away, but she's not going to do that because she needs money, and so she plans on keeping it all, and then another strange man comes and starts asking questions around town about the guy that died. So I think it'll be a pretty good, like, little middle grade mystery, elementary mystery. It looks fun to read. For book number 7, I rolled my reward. I'm going to do this part in the wrap up, but basically it means that I don't actually have to draw a book right now. So I'll be reading 9 books instead of 10, but actually I'm going to end the month with 11 books. But this worked out because it could have been 12. Graphic novel got rolled again, so I'm going to do a random number generator. I don't have that many graphic novels, but let's see. Number 8. That means this is number 7. Monstrous Volume 2. My graphic novels are not here. So here's Monstrous Volume 2. I read Volume 1 not that long ago and actually just recently picked this one up. The first one was pretty good. It had a lot of setup, so I'm excited to kind of move into some actual storyline. But we follow a girl who has a spirit inside of her. She doesn't know a lot of her family heritage or how she ended up this way, and she steals an artifact that a lot of people want. A lot of people, and so she's kind of on the run. I don't know, the first one was good but a little confusing, so hopefully this kind of gives me a good solid look into what these books are going to be like. Alright, another random number generator for my short stories, poetry, all that. I only actually have 4 books for this. 3 of them I would love to read. The 4th one is that 40 short stories book that I didn't finish. Shake these up a bit. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. Artificial Condition by Martha Wells. This is book number 2 in the Murderbot series. Murderbot 1 followed a sassy, sentient security bot that just wanted to watch TV shows but kind of got stuck doing a little bit more adventure than that. And the ending was kind of a little bit shocking. I wasn't ready for the final kind of decision, and so I'm excited to get into book 2. We finish off with another animal roll, and again, I don't know what animal I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to go with the cat. So I'm going to read a Judy Moody book. Getting any of these books off my list is a bonus. So here's the first Judy Moody book. These are pretty well worn because they used to be my cousin. She loved these books when she was younger, but now she's like in her final year of college, so not really for her anymore. So she let me have them, and I haven't actually read any of them. So Judy Moody. It says, was in a mood, not a good mood, a bad mood. Aside from that, I'm going to try and fit in a NetGalley arc called Life of the Party, where there is an apocalypse and everybody seems to have died aside from one girl, and she kind of gets stuck with this border collie companion trying to make it to London to see if she really is the last survivor or if there's somebody else out there. I'm excited to read that. It comes out May 11th. I probably won't have it read by then, but it is something I want to read in May at least. I'm not going to finish the Wheel of Time book that I was reading this month, so I'm just going to kind of carry it over. I think I'm on page like 400 out of probably like 1,000, so a good chunk of the way done. I should be able to finish it this month. My stack is kind of sad because I just don't have any of my books with me. We'll see y'all later. I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.